OMG. Welcome back to my channel. So excited that you are here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It's Jody Dunn. I'm coming at you with a new weekly video. I missed you guys last week. I hope you had the most amazing Christmas and a happy new year. I hosted Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which was absolutely wonderful. I love hosting and I love having a house full of family, and we just had an absolutely wonderful time. So today's video is going to be mostly decluttering and cleaning out my master bathroom, but on this particular day, my girls were gone with a friend, and while they were gone, I wanted to take the opportunity to get one of the Christmas trees down. We don't use this room all that often, so I thought, let me go ahead and get this tree down. Usually we don't take our decorations down until after the 1st. This was the 28th, but I just wanted to get at least one tree down while they were gone because I knew they would be like, no, don't take the tree down yet. So we're going to start the video off with taking this one tree down and getting it all put away. And then we're going to move on to some decluttering. And it is the first of the year. I am absolutely in declutter mode. I'm in Michigan, so we have cooler weather, although for Christmas it was like 50 degrees. We got snow like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days later. So while I cannot work outside, I'm going to take the opportunity to do as much decluttering in my house as I possibly can. I want to get a bunch of deep cleaning done because if you've been with me for a while, you know I got big goals out in the backyard. I did a lot of hard work this past spring and summer, and I'm not done. And so as soon as the weather warms up in the spring, I am going to be focused on the outside. So I want to get as much done in my house on the inside as I can during the colder months. So I hope you are ready for some decluttering videos and some really deep cleaning videos to come in the weeks ahead. If you're new and you just found me, I am so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know that you are new right down in the comment section? I would love to welcome you to the channel and say hello back to you. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to another video. I appreciate you. So you're going to see this video on January 2nd. So you might already be taking down or have taken down your Christmas decorations. So if you celebrate, let me know when you took or are taking your decorations down. Next week's video will probably be me taking down the rest of my Christmas decorations and just kind of resetting the house. But like I said, while the girls were gone, I wanted to get this one tree down and then get to decluttering. Let me know if you have any big goals for this January on things that you would like to do to your house. Is decluttering one of them? I feel like the beginning of the year is always a great time. I mean, the end of any time is a good time to declutter, really. But I don't know. I feel like, you know, at the beginning of the year, it's like a fresh start, and a lot of people just want to declutter at that time. I have a decluttering playlist. It's always linked in my description box where I decluttered my whole house. It took me almost a year to do it. My house was very cluttered, so if you're looking for some motivation, definitely go check that out. This tree is a big, massive tree. My husband and I, it's our first Christmas tree that we got over 25 years ago. My mom bought it for us. I contemplated leaving it for him to carry downstairs because it's a big pain in the butt to carry. But he was at work and I just wanted to get it done. So I'm just gonna drag and and roll this big massive thing downstairs by myself. It's not too terribly heavy. It's just so big and bulky and awkward. So thank goodness I could just roll it right on down the stairs. Hi, Tom. Don't need any of the needles, please. Okay, bye, Tom. Gotta clean this mess up. And of course, a big mess from, you know, anytime you move the tree, little needles fall off. I'm sure the real trees are way worse than the fake trees. Never, ever have had a real tree. Even as a kid, we always had a fake tree. So I don't know. I don't have any desire to have a real tree. It probably would be a pain in the butt with animals, but let me know if you have a real tree or if you do a fake tree. All right, I'm just about get this mess cleaned up, and I took everything downstairs, so it's all put away. We are going to move into my master bathroom and do some cleaning and decluttering. It has been, I just looked back on my videos, 2 years since I have decluttered this bathroom. First thing I'm going to do is clean the sink off. It's pretty dirty and it needs to be cleaned off, and the mirror. So I'm going to get that all cleaned off because I want to focus on my vanity drawers here and just go through those. I need to clean out the drawers. I know the drawers need to be cleaned out. I don't anticipate I'm going to be decluttering a lot in these drawers, but when I pull everything up, I want to make sure I'm putting it on a clean surface. So I'm just going to get a bucket of soap and water, clean off the counter, and then I'll have a bucket of soap and water to just go ahead and clean inside the drawers. I am going to do this one thing real quick. I told you guys in a video a little while back, this little holder here, it's rusted, and you can see it's leaving rust stains on my counter. And I said I was just going to spray paint it. Well, a bunch of you commented and said, use clear nail polish. That will stop the rusting. So I'm going to try that today before I try the spray painting. I just keep forgetting to do it. So like I said, it's been about 2 years since I've done any decluttering in here. Obviously not 2 years since I've done any cleaning in here, or else it would be really, really disgusting. But I've cleaned inside my closet in here. I don't know that I've taken everything out of my drawers and cleaned in there. So I know I need to do that because I can see I just lose hair like crazy. I have very fine hair, but I have a lot of hair. So it just flies all over, and there's hair inside of my drawers from my brush and things like that. So anyways, here I just showed you the rust stains. I've got some clear nail polish here, and I'm just going to paint it on and let it dry and see if that works. Now, spoiler alert, probably I did this like 3 days ago, I think, and it did not work. I don't know if I did it wrong, but I'm painting over all of the rust areas, and it's still leaving rust stains. So I repainted it thinking maybe I didn't put enough clear nail polish on it. I'm going to try it again, but I love learning new hacks. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. This particular one just did not work for me. We'll see. I'll go check and see if I have any rust stains because I painted it yesterday. So you can see this is where I keep my comb and stuff. So it's just got a bunch of hair. Ugh, so gross. So anyways, I'm going to vacuum it all up and then get this drawer all cleaned out. I did just run in the bathroom and check. I don't see any new rust stains. I painted it with the clear nail polish again yesterday, so I'll keep you posted on that. But if that does not work, then I am just going to take some like Rust-Oleum spray paint and spray paint it. I hope it works, but I was pretty disappointed after I had painted it, let it dry, then put it back in place, and the next day had more rust stains again. I was like, dang it, this hack did not work for me. So I have 3 drawers on my vanity here, and the bottom drawer, it's got a lot of junk in it. I didn't really do much organization in that the first time I organized it, but the first 2 I did, so I don't anticipate pulling a lot of stuff out. It was more just getting everything out, getting all the bins that I used to organize in here, get them all cleaned, get all of the hair out, so it's a fresh start. But I was kind of surprised. I think you just learn a lot as you declutter. And the system I put in place for this drawer has really worked for me well. But there was more in here than should have been in this top drawer. I was kind of surprised. Like I said, when I decluttered 2 years ago, it was such a stinking cluttered mess with absolutely no organization that what I did at that point was such a humongous change. I'll link that specific video down in the description box if you want to watch just that one. But it is in my decluttering playlist. But the better I get at decluttering, the more I'm like, well, this shouldn't be here. Oh, I haven't used this in a while. Let me get rid of this. And that's the beauty of just growing. Can you see how many times I'm like picking up little things? It's hair. It's all my hair. There's just so much hair. Oh my goodness. Now these bins, I'm just vacuuming up all the hair now. These little bins, I'll link them down in the description box. Like I said, they have worked beautifully for this drawer. And you can put little sticky things on the bottom of them so they don't slide around in the drawer. But I have the drawer pretty jam-packed with them that I don't need to do that. So this is all stuff that should not have been in that top drawer that I was kind of surprised I even had anything in here that shouldn't have been in there. But this is what the top drawer looked like before I got in here and cleaned. You can kind of see all the hair sticking around at the bottom, and it was looking a little bit messy. And I got in there, cleaned it all out, and pulled things out that shouldn't have been in there. And this is what it looks like now. Oh my gosh, it's so organized and so clean. I love it. And no hair at the bottom of the drawer. That'll come back very quickly. Anyways, we're going to move on to the second drawer here, which I have this drawer kind of separated. Half of it is like my big hair appliances. This is my big brush that I use when I want to straighten my hair. And so, of course, it's filled with my hair. So I'm going to clean this all out. And actually, there was hair stuck in. I ended up pulling, it had like a little rubber thing on the handle. I just pulled it out because there was hair stuck inside that had got wrapped around the brush. So this is a decluttering video and a hair removal video all in one. So all my big hair appliances in that drawer because it's a nice deep drawer that can hold them. And then the other half of it, I have my husband's, like his razor and things like that are on the other half of this drawer. And I just use, because it's such a deep drawer, I have 2 drawer dividers in here to kind of separate it. So you can see it's pretty dusty. Got more of my hair in there, vacuuming up all the hair I can see. I'm going to vacuum the drawer out, and then I'll take a cloth and go through and just wipe down all the dust and get it all cleaned off. And there were definitely a few things. Look at how dusty it was in there. There were definitely a few things in this drawer as well that did not belong in this drawer. So not too much, not as much as the first drawer really surprised me how much was in there that should not have been in there. But anyways, I got it all cleaned out. I'm going to put my hair appliances back in here, my big brush, and then go through my husband's side that's supposed to really just be shaving stuff, but like there was 2 bags in here. Looks like from when we went to the dentist and got our teeth cleaned, and they give you the little baggies with toothbrushes and floss and all of that stuff. I don't know. They just got stuck in here, which is not where they belong. So I'm going to take care of all of that. Looks like some travel stuff too, like there was a baggie of Q-tips that probably we put together one time when we were going out of town or something. I don't know why it got stuck in there, but it did. So let's put it where it goes. Well, I was wrong. There was actually quite a few things in that drawer that didn't belong in that drawer. So this is what this drawer looked like before I got in here and cleaned it out and decluttered it. And this is what it looks like now. Got everything out that shouldn't have been there. And not a whole lot of changes, but you saw the little teeny pile up there. Had like 8 or 9 things in there. All right, this is the drawer that I've really never organized. And I didn't even know what was in here. I knew that we had, this is where I like to keep like our travel bag for toiletries and things like that. And I had some baggies in here from, just whenever we put stuff in a suitcase like mouthwash or toothpaste or anything. I always put it in a baggie just in case so it doesn't spill. Anyways, there was a bunch of crap in there. So I'm going to clear this drawer out, and I didn't 2 years ago kind of give this a purpose. I did, but not really. I'm just going to give it a purpose today. The purpose of this drawer is going to be to house any travel items that we may need for a trip, so I have easy access to them, because I really don't need this drawer for anything else. And it also houses my pajamas, because I wear my pajamas usually for 2 nights in a row. So when I take them off, look at this. I think I got this in Washington. It's a beautiful bell. Why did I stick it in that bottom drawer? No idea. So anyways, that's what this bottom drawer is going to be for. I mean, I found like a little sash. I don't know. One of the girls must have made it for me for Mother's Day. It said like best mom. I'm going to put that in my memory box. I found a note from Grayson from, oh my gosh, when she was like 10. Why did I have it in that drawer? I'm going to put it in my memory box. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm getting it cleaned out today, and I'm making a purpose for this drawer. And when you have a purpose, things usually stay less cluttered. So this is what this drawer looked like before I got in here. It had a whole bunch of stuff in here and my PJs. And now all it has is my travel bag, my curling iron travel thing, and then like all our little things inside that box, like toothbrush holders and things like that, and my pajamas. Well, this was way more than I thought I would be getting out of these drawers. I really thought it was just going to be cleaning them and getting the hair out. Whole bag of garbage. 2 things I'm going to donate. Empty box to recycle. All these diffusers, recycling those because the blow dryers have broken. And then this is just a pile of things of mine that I want to keep, like a picture of Grayson, a note from Grayson. I'll put this with my makeup, which I do not keep in the bathroom. So this that I bought, I think in Washington. So anyways, I got a lot of stuff out of these drawers that I didn't think I was going to get out. I just thought I was going to be cleaning. So anyways, that's done. All right, now we're going to move on to my cabinet, which again, I put systems in place so it stayed fairly organized, which is awesome. But I know it's super duper dusty in here because it's been a while since I pulled everything off. Yep, these shelves need to be cleaned. But I know there is stuff in here that I don't want in here anymore. They're either products that I don't use, they've expired, or maybe they just don't belong in this closet. So, as I tell you in every single video, I do any decluttering projects usually, unless it's just maybe one drawer, in multiple days. So you can see we're on a new day. I'm going to go ahead and just clear out this top shelf here so that I can clean the shelf because I know it's dusty. And then I'll go through everything that I pulled out of the top shelf, figure all that out, then I'll move on to the next shelf. And yep, you can see it is pretty darn dusty in here. And my husband also keeps a razor up here. So there's some of his hair from shaving as well. So I'm going to get this cleaned off. One thing that I really wanted to focus on was, like I said, when I did this 2 years ago, it was a night and day difference. But it was the first time I had ever done it since we have lived here. And so at that point, I got rid of what I was willing and what I wanted to get rid of. You grow. And what I've noticed about this cabinet is I have a lot of organizational bins in here that are holding products that I probably don't want them to hold. I don't want in this closet anymore. So I'm going to try to condense that. Like I have all of this liquid hand soap up here. We don't even use liquid hand soap in my bathroom, but my girls do, so I'll move it there. Oh, crap. Why did I not know I had these? Oh my gosh. How did I not know that I had all of these? Okay, and this is why I should declutter more often than I am. I just found 5 of my favorite cleansers that I use to cleanse my face. I just ordered 2. One for me and one for Viv, because Viv has decided she likes the same facial cleanser that I liked. And here I had 5 in this little basket that I didn't even realize I had. They'll get used, not a big deal. But if I had done this sooner, then I wouldn't have ordered 2 because I would have known I already had 5. Oh my goodness. I mean, it was to the point where I was having to go in the girls' bathroom because Viv kept taking my cleanser, which was almost gone, and using it because she likes it. And then I go to wash my face in the morning and be like, where the heck is my cleanser? Oh, it's in the girls' bathroom. And here I had 5 of them in the dang cabinet. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I did find a bunch of expired products, and they're products that I didn't even really care for. So I am going to get rid of those. That little 3-tier drawer that I have up in my cabinet that I just put back, love that thing. Definitely not getting rid of that. Another system I had set up 2 years ago is a Lazy Susan for my husband and I. We each have our own for our everyday products. That has been a game changer for us. I know not everybody likes Lazy Susans, but that has definitely been a game changer for us. It keeps everything very organized and right in sight. And you can just turn the Lazy Susan, to find your product that you're wanting. So I'm going to get these all cleaned out. I got all the products dusted off. Really, the only thing that was dusty of my husband's was his cologne. He doesn't wear it every day. But I dusted it off, and I'm just going to put all of his products back up. And this is all nice and clean again. And he's much taller than me, so his goes on the top shelf because that's eye level for him. And my Lazy Susan is on the second shelf because that's eye level for me. I did find this little plastic bin in my basement that I'm going to put his razors in. His electric razor is in the drawer, but his manual razors I'm going to put in here, so hopefully that will contain some of the hair. And on this particular day, I'm just going to do one more thing. Because I was trying to condense all of these bins that I have in here, I don't want this many bins in here. I have this bin here, and mainly it had some razors. It had a couple of empty ibuprofen bottles. And anyways, I'm taking the razors out, and I've got plenty of room in this 3-drawer organizer. So I'm going to put the razors up in here. So instead of having a ton of organization bins that have my extras, I'll just have that 3-drawer tier. So this is everything I pulled out just from the top shelf that shouldn't be there. So I'm going to put all this hand soap in my girls' bathroom because they use liquid hand soap. I've got all of these boxes to recycle, and here are 2 bins and one like tiered level thing, and then a whole bunch of garbage that I pulled just from the top shelf. Oh my goodness. All right, new day. Let's work on, this is basically my shelf. Well, the top shelf is halfway my shelf. I use a lot more products than my husband uses. So anyways, we're going to pull everything out, and it needs to be cleaned because it's dusty. And then I'm going to go through all of the products in here and hopefully condense some things. We are getting close to being finished. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope it inspired you to maybe do a little decluttering in your house. Like I said, honestly, I really didn't think I was going to be getting rid of as much as I ended up getting rid of here. I knew the closet was going to have things in there that I just wasn't ready to let go of the first time, that I am ready to let go of this time. But I was shocked at how much stuff was in my drawers. So I'm just showing you how dirty the Lazy Susans get. Like I said, I put this in place 2 years ago. I don't think I've ever cleaned it. So we're going to clean it all off and then get my products back in there and hopefully get some condensing happening so that when I looked in the cabinet, it wasn't terrible. I knew it needed a little bit of, sprucing up, but it wasn't terrible. But I'm just still in shock of how much I got rid of. And if you've never tried a Lazy Susan for like your everyday products, like I keep my toothpaste, my mouthwash, my deodorant, my lotion, my hair stuff, all here. Oh my gosh, it literally has been a game changer for me. I'll link the ones that I got down in the description box. And I had that other bin on this shelf that I got rid of. And then I do have one more that I'm not getting rid of because that holds products that I use every day or a couple of extra things. And put my Q-tips back up there. And then I always keep a lint brush in the bathroom as well. Okay, this third shelf shouldn't be too terrible because pretty much all it holds is our bath towels, our hand towels, and our washcloths and our soap. I've said this before, but my husband does about 95% of the laundry, which I love. I'm so grateful for that. And normally I don't bother with this, but I don't like the way he folds the towels and the washcloths. So while I'm in here getting everything cleaned and organized, I'm just going to fold them the way I like them and put them back so everything looks all nice and uniform. There we go. It looks just so beautiful and lovely now. All right, last shelf we are on. And this last shelf found another bin full of products that I'm going to have to go through. But the last shelf mainly just has my cleaning supplies that I use in the bathroom or that I just use upstairs. And you can see this shelf, of course, is very dusty and also had, looks like probably a spill from one of the cleaning products. So, of course, I'll get this all cleaned off. This one was dusty enough that I probably could have used the vacuum to vacuum up the dust first, but I didn't feel like going downstairs to get the vacuum. So I'm just going to use a rag and clean it up. This is my spin brush that I use to clean out my shower. So I'm putting that back in there. And my Bissell Steam Shot goes in there. And then I'm going to take the time while I'm cleaning everything. And this is like my cleaning caddy. And I'm just going to clean this out too because it was dusty and had some spills in it. I did find like a bottle of cleaning stuff that was just about empty. So I did get rid of that. But there pretty much wasn't anything on this bottom drawer that I was getting rid of, except for the little bin I'll show you in a second that had extra products in it again. I had like 6 or 7 organizational bins in here that I ended up condensing down into, I think I got rid of 4 or 5 of them, so that's awesome. I really probably should have got rid of 2 bottles of cleaners in there, but they're like half full, and I was just trying not to be wasteful. I don't really care for them, but I just want to use them up. And then I won't use them again. I just have to remember to use them. They're just not my favorite cleaners. You know, we all have the specific type of cleaners that we like to use. So this is that bin that I just had stuck down there, and it's been down there for probably 2 years, and all these dang products are dusty. They're not like bad. There's like some floss things and some hair clips and bobby pins and things like that. All right, well, that was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. So all of these are going to go downstairs in the basement with my stockpile of stuff. They all have a place of where they'll go. Not sure why I was keeping them up here unless Viv wants to use those, because those might be helpful with her braces. I have a bunch of boxes for recycling, and these are all organizational bins that were either being used in that cabinet that I am taking out because I've condensed, or they were just sitting in there because I wasn't sure if I wanted to use them. Taking them all out, probably going to donate them. I might put them in the basement for a month just to see if I need them for anything else. And another dang bag of garbage. I had a couple of products are not empty, but most of these products were just empty or just about empty. So there you go. Let's take a look at some before and afters. Okay, before we get to the before and afters, I decided just to show you this part. Donna Jean, right before Christmas, had decluttered her drawers, I think, and had a bag full of clothes she wanted to donate, which I was so proud of her for doing that. I am going to get rid of almost all of these organizational bins and a couple of things that I had from the bathroom that I know I won't use, so I'm going to donate them. And then my husband went through his closet and decluttered his closet. I mean, the whole house is in decluttering mode. So I now have a full bag to go to donation. So I'm going to send it to donation and get it out of my house. All right. This is the cabinet before. It doesn't look a ton different, but like I said, I got rid of like a lot of stuff. You saw all the stuff I got rid of, and it was very dusty in here, so I got it all cleaned. It's crazy how, how much you can grow in a year or two on a decluttering journey. This cabinet was not terrible after I decluttered it 2 years ago, but wow, it is so much better now. Mainly the back area is just way clearer now. It's not shoved with organizational bins that have products in there, and everything is all cleaned. So there you go. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Again, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope it gave you some inspiration to do some decluttering in your house. It feels so much better in my bathroom now, and I'm going to see you again next week. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!